Lord, I thought he'd never leave. Look, Beatdown Billiam, I wasn't going to say this to you, but since we have a moment alone, I think you should ditch the cowboy.
Wait, you mean Norm?
No, one of the other 17 other gnarly space cowboys that happen to be following you around.
See, now I'm really scared.
Look, Beatdown Billiam, Norm just told us he's gonna murder someone in cold blood. I know. You know that this is wrong. And more concerning still, you agreed with him. He's not a good influence on you, clearly. The Beatdown Billiam that I know wouldn't want to be an accessory to anything like this.
So what, you're suggesting I just abandon him? Like I said, he won't make it out of here on his own. He'll get captured.
And what a shame that would be. Hell, I say you could even put a tip in for him. Maybe the mayor he'd even pardon you. You'd prevent a murder and get your old life back. You'd have it made. Beatdown Billiam, it's a win-win scenario. Oliver, I'm disappointed in you. I think you'd want me to trust Mayor Mingus is the best one.
Seriously? You want me to trust Mayor Mingus?
I want you to be able to spend the rest of your life without having to hide from her. Okay, sure, she's not a very trustworthy person, but Mayor Mingus uses people like tools. If she finds a use for you, she'll keep you around, and hell, maybe even on her payroll.
She can use me like a tool.
No. No kink shaming.
She banished him, Oliver, and she banished me too, I might add. And the women and children.
And she was wrong to banish you. We both know that. Having you around is good for Dialtown. Maybe you can share that. There's no reason not to turn him in. You'd save a life and possibly gain yours back. Look, it's your call at the end of the day. I just wouldn't want you to reap the consequences of his actions.
I ain't no rat man. I don't talk to the cops.
I'm not asking you to help them for their sakes. What if you get cornered and he pulls his gun out of its holster? No, Nick, stop. Let's not go completely psycho.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd just wave the gun around. He wouldn't. Nah, he wouldn't kill anyone. Not really. He couldn't.
Come on out, Beatdown Billiam. Coast clear, I reckon. I guess we're splits full again then, eh? Just think about what I said, though, all right?
I might. Oh, no, I gotta go for it. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
No. See you later.
Fine. Okay, we'll do. See you later, dude. Mwah.
There we go.
Please, think further about murder not being very epic, please and thank you.
Sure, okay. Maybe? Perhaps not. Nah, okay, wow, bye.
Okay, so you remember my old threat about throwing you into the river? I'm bringing it back.
Okay, fair. Valid.
Right, there you are.
Took you long enough getting out here.
There, can I ask what the deal with that place was?
Were you scared in there, Norm?
I was not.
Don't be afraid of your feelings, Norm. Ooh.
I don't have feelings.
Well, what I meant to say was, the inside of that place looked like some sort of spook house. But out front the side says, cinema.
What sense does that make?
Oh, it used to be a cinema. Got converted a week after last Valentine's Day.
And yet, the old sign's still up a year later.
I guess they've just been busy?
Uh-huh.
Before I forget.
Thanks for backing me up and down. I told Fezzy about the plan and he threw it first.
Been a long time since I felt any sympathy from another human. Yeah, I'd say Oliver feels plenty of sympathy.
But
I
this
feel like
is me. This is my character, and I want justice.
Yeah, true. But it's just that I have a vested interest in talking people down from Catgirl murder.
Oh yeah.
I can't think why.
Now I've got to go for the justice. Mingus must die. Don't mention it. Justice will be served tonight at our hands.
You know, Greenie, I reckon I'm almost beginning to like you.
How do I make this noise?
Just smile into the camera. We'll feel it.
Yeah, I said almost.
And Tarnation did even wink without her.
And just like that, all the admiration I built up here has just slid down the slide of shame.
Now then.
I think we better get moving before anything or anyone undesirable shows up.
Slide of shame is what I call my taint. Relax.
Nick!
I know how this game works pretty well by now.
Game?
You're standing in the middle of where I'm looking right now.
Right, because you're looking straight at me.
I ain't following where you're going with this.
It means there's no space for a freeway dialogue scene. You know, because you'd have to stand closer to the left or right of the screen to make space for the other character talking to us, that is.
Huh?
As long as you don't move relative to where I'm looking, we're safe.
That has to be the daftest, most backwards.
It'll work, just watch. See, I told you.
Oh no.
Fuck! The screen can slide across backgrounds now? Oh right, God invented the mechanic for Bigfoot's romance route.
What does any of that drivel even mean? Well, what do we have here? Hey, you said that I could say the line. Yeah, and you said you were able to speedwalk fast enough for us to spring an ambush, not arrive after they'd already left the spook shack. Lucky they loitered around for so long like total morons, or we'd be up shit creek without a paddle.
We can both hear y'all, you know.
Hear what now?
I mean, you were falling into our trap just as we'd planned. By allowing you to show yourselves first, we expertly... He's got a gun, you know. That's right, bozos. I'm holding a gun. And I have a knife in my hand in case he misses, which is, of course, incredibly unlikely.
Is this a bit, or are you actually trying to intimidate us?
Is it working?
No.
How about now?
Also no.
Shit, bro. The scary voice was all I had.
Hang on, beat down Billiam.
Oh,
Sorry, was it your turn?
I think you take over while I have to voice these two idiots.
Who in tarnation are these two rattlesnakes? And why do they look like they're about to maim themselves with their own weapons?
This is, sorry, I forget. Did you guys ever reveal your names? Or are you just unnamed subway mugger and unnamed gun-headed asshole?
We're the infamous crime duo, Stabby and Shooty. Yeah, we're partners in crime, so that means you're out of time. Ha!
Should protect the world from devastation.
Fuck.
How long did it take you to come up with that?
Bro, I plagiarized that from a greeting card website. What did I tell them? Just act natural, bro. So, some weather we're having, eh?
It's nighttime. Nighttime doesn't count as weather.
What about storms? Those happen at night.
Shit, we're beat. We'd best surrender, Norm. No way back from this blunder.
Hang on. Which one of y'all is Shooty and which one of y'all is Stabby?
Oh my god, we're about to finally find out. It's been like 200 Dialtown streams and we're finally going to find out which one is Shooty and which one is Stabby.
It hasn't been 200, but emotionally it feels like it.
I was going to say it's felt like it, yeah.
That's obvious, bozo. Yeah, any old schmuck can figure it out. One tells the knives and the other tells only shooting.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Right. That one of y'all is holding a gun, but has a knife head, and the other one of y'all has a gun head, but is also holding a knife. So, the naming convention could honestly go either way.
Shit, he's...
Do either of y'all actually know?
Of course we know our own stinking names.
Then which y'all is which?
Oh my god.
I'm Stabby.
The deepest lore is revealed to us.
I'm certain of that. Yeah.
So you're certain if I pull your ID out of your pocket and check the name on it, you'll 100% say Stabby and not Shooty?
It's 50-50, bro. Pull out your ID.
They don't know. Oh my god.
You think I've got ID? Little Billy buys booze for me. He's got real fake ID. Wait a minute. I still convinced that, you know, little Billy is his kid.
Little Billy, full-time mad bastard. It's true, I've seen it. It's very convincing.
Shit, they can hear us.
You're talking out loud? Right as I pointed out already.
Shit, I say we just run.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Wait. Would this make them gun runners?
If they both run while holding knives, are they going to hurt themselves?
Yes. They'd hurt themselves standing still. Let's be honest.
They would.
What have you got there, Criminal Geo?
Let me see what you have.
No, bro, we need the money. Think of Barbados, bro. Think of Barbados. You're right, bro. Again, we're Stabby and Shooty, the inseparable crime time duo, and you're out of...
You know, I have never once seen you two together. Not once.
Shit. They got us there. Whole story's falling apart. What do we do?
For the lover. Alright, partners. Let's cut the horse crud. Why are you hassling us like a couple of starving ticks?
Yeah, neither of us are bank clerks and have no change for you. So, like, scram, we've got shit to do.
Hey now. Bank robberies and subway muggings were our old gigs. Things are different now. Yeah, bozos. A new day is dawn in this here town. Things are different now.
Say, what's with the accent? They actually from Brooklyn? Or there's just something wrong with them?
One, the other, or both? Probably both.
Definitely both. The only thing wrong with us is that we won't be able to count all the moolah we'll make once we haul you two back to the mayor.
Say, what now?
Yeah, bozos, we're her elite enforcers. Finally, on the other side of the law and the poverty line. There's a huge bounty on your heads, and she handpicked us to bring you straight to her. Yeah, dead or alive. We prefer alive, because frankly, bodies are actually super heavy. Yeah, we're sore from carrying huge bags of mulch for our weekend job. Man, crime just doesn't pay enough to cover the bills anymore.
Shit, guys, congrats on your promotions.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for the appreciation. Fugitives like you make this all worthwhile, you know.
Beat down Billiam, don't encourage him.
I can't help it. I'm just a kindly goblin.
Yeah, just because you guys are wanted criminals doesn't mean you just gotta be rude. Nothing personal, Greenie, but yeah, we're gonna tie you both up and then call Memengus to collect us up in a sports car. Yeah, we're going for a ride.
Wait, she's coming to collect us? You said you would bring us to her.
Yeah, she doesn't actually trust us. The guy who's all the way back up through uptown. Yeah, she said you just skedaddle once our backs are turned and easily lose us.
Then what's the whole thing about our bodies being heavy if y'all wouldn't have to drag him back to town hall?
Well, she'd make us drag you both into her trunk if you just kick the bucket right now. And like I said, bodies are really heavy.
It's true they are.
Beat down Billiam. I'm really starting to worry if I'm gonna accidentally grievously harm these fellas.
So, what's stopping us from just leaving the spot before the mayor arrives?
That'll be us, bozo.
Oh, good. Come on, Norm, let's go.
Ah, I wouldn't make any quick moves if I was you. You see, I'm holding a gun and my partner is holding a knife. So
Well, you see, partners, I also happen to have a pistol of my own holstered. So, if it's a duel, you all won.
Shit, he's got a real gun with, like, bullets and junk. I'm out. Gun beats knife. It's classic rock, paper, scissors rules. Well, I have a gun too, so by rock, paper, scissors rules we draw.
Actually, I've already drawn. I appreciate the pun. 10 paces, then we shoot.
Norm, I wouldn't bother. His gun totally isn't loaded.
Hey, shut up, you.
You sure, beat down Billiam? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to try and stick us up with an unloaded pistol, but that's quite a ballsy assumption to make. It actually violates basic gun safety.
Norm, he tried this exact trick on me and my buddy Randy before. Call his bluff, man. He's just a human roach.
Who are you calling a human roach, huh?
I meant the other one, but... See, I don't get what it is that you are. Are you brothers, cousins, lovers, just co-workers? You call each other bro, but I don't get your vibe.
We're beyond your understanding, bozo. Yeah, and you should be afraid of the unknown, you little punk.
Well, if I don't understand the danger of something, why would I fear it?
Shit, they got us there. I mean, can it?
If you're so furious, why don't you just shoot him then, huh?
Norm.
Teach him a lesson. No bad, Norm.
Because, Mingus said she wants you to, captured alive?
Oh, shoot. Y'all said a moment ago that she wants us dead or alive.
Shit, bro, I totally said that. I told you, bro. The dead or alive stick only works if they assume you actually have a way to ice them. Ah, shit. We've really screwed the pooch on this one. This blows.
Beat down Billiam. I'm really starting to worry that I'm gonna kill at least one of these two varmints. No, don't shoot them.
Fine, we won't shoot him.
I like them, Nick.
I do like these idiots.
Fine.
It'd be like murdering Team Rocket.
Exactly. It should be done.
No! Team Rocket are beloved.
I
Exist only
personally think...
comedically humiliated by children.
I personally think we should murder everyone. But fine. It's okay. Remember, Norm, human roaches. We can leave them be. Let them scuttle under Mingus's metaphorical fridge as the equally metaphorical bulb lights up. Let's just go on our merry way. We've spent plenty of time on these two clowns.
Shit, bro, they're gonna walk away from us. That's the opposite of what we want. Shit, bro, shit. Rush him with your knife. This thing can barely cut butter, bro. What do you want me to do? poke at his paper bag and hope I jab an eye on the other side? He'd shoot me for that.
Without hesitation.
Why don't you rush in with your knife head, huh, tough guy? No way, bro. Are you kidding me? That guy has a freaking gun. I ain't doing that. So do you, bro. Except you don't load it, do you? Hey, your head's a gun too, bro, so I don't see you loading your noggin with bullets. I told you, I'm afraid if I open her up, I'll get dust in my head.
Oh, no one wants that.
No, I don't want a dusty barrel.
A dusty barrel is what you get when it's been a while.
You know, this actually brings a whole new meaning to blowing your brains out.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. Wow.
Beat down, Billiam. And now fear that I'm going to murder these two muttonheads in a slightly messy manner.
Okay, now that we've thoroughly established your lack of everything, yeah, we're just gonna go.
Can you guys rough yourselves over a little and tell them how we really fought you hard if either of you happens to run into...
Not a chance.
Come on, if you don't, she'll rough us up.
And boy, do I envy her that pleasure. Come on, beat down, Billiam. Those eggs of yours aren't going to take a gander at themselves. I mean, they might when they hatch.
Yeah, they might well.
I'm sure we took photos. What do you mean they escaped? I didn't even ask you to bring them to me. You just had to hold them there. The idea of doing the alley ambush was so that you could stand with your backs to the alley entrance, so they couldn't do the old different dash.
There's nothing we could have done, man. That cowboy fella had a gun.
You have a gun. You both have guns.
Yeah, when we asked you for bullets...
Me making the shrewd decision not to give you two idiots bullets is the sole reason you both managed to make it back alive at all.
See, this is why you should have sent yours truly, my ostentatious hatted ally.
Has he brought...
He's brought our eggs.
Oh, it's the eggs. I thought that was an anaconda.
I'm pretty sure that's eggs. It just says
Definitely
revolting.
eggs. Yeah,
there's a
it's
little
gotta
note
be.
on there, revolting, and I think that's Mayor Mingus on there. Well, you see, I've got my trusty liver action. Far more reliable than the pea shooter, or equally as hated as I, friend, is carrying in his holster, I dare say. Or hatted even, not hated. There's always hats with them.
Right. Except I wanted this to be a discreet Operation Feral. Blowing a cryptid-sized hole in the spook house wall with a barrage of rifle pot shots is hardly inconspicuous. Should have sent me instead. I'd have stumped them with a mind-boggling riddle till you arrived. Seat warmers don't speak.
To tell you the truth, Miss Crown, I don't know if we're exactly cut out for this enforcing stuff.
You're right. You absolutely aren't.
You thought you were uncomfortable before. The word Mayor Mingusi has just popped into my head.
Out! Bang!
Oh, I'm so proud of myself.
The vodka in my drink is not going to be enough anymore. You're
I
both
feel-
fired. Get out.
Oh shit, bro. There goes our paychecks.
And no hinges left on the Dialtown train.
If you need
Wait.
us.
That metaphor does not work at all over. Trains don't have hinges.
Yeah. Well, actually, they do between carriages, but without the hinges,
Well,
they'll
fuck.
actually derail, won't they?
Oh, yeah.
It's that metaphor.
Well, that fits. Yeah, that fits.
Well, if you need us.
Won't.
Well, we'll be, lying in the gutter and adding to the town's filth of their own.
Good. Do not let me catch either of you near here again. Jeez, it's always exile with you, isn't it? Incompetent goons be damned. My plans will just have to adapt. Viral, am I correct in my belief that Bigfoot has been securely placed behind bars?
Correct, madame. He is safe and sound in captivity, ready to be studied extensively.
Yes. And who's monitoring his enclosure at the zoo at this current moment?
Oh, please be Randy.
Oh my god. Did you perchance wish for me to ask my gift shop cashier to observe the...
Oh, for the love of God. I think that's actually my favourite joke in the entire game. Go watch the Ape Man, Feral, and stay there. The last thing we need is a containment breach within a containment breach.
But think of the research possibilities, Your Highness. If I were to gain the opportunity to observe Bigfoot in an uncontrolled environment...
Yes, and then think about my chances of re-election. May I remind you, I actually need to receive votes to get re-elected.
So what if you lose the love of the great unwashed? Don't you always rig our elections anyway?
Yeah, I'm engaging with this.
You're engaging. He's bringing up election fraud.
That's exactly my point, you half-pint half-wit. If nobody votes for me, and I still get into office regardless, the dull masses will finally, figure out that our ballot boxes were really swans.
Ballot box, not swan.
Oh my god, it also makes so much sense now.
So this is how Randy ties into this. The ballots will get investigated by the Commission, and they discover that I hired you to create crude crayon forgeries of the shredded ballots. I'd have to pay a lot of plebs to make a catastrophe like that disappear.
Yes.
You said cat-ass trophy.
I have killed before, you know. Just go, Fearor, and make haste. Oh, and take those ghastly eggs with you, unless their mucus binds them to the table and they become a permanent fixture in the room.
Superb. Onwards and upwards then. Farewell, my friends.
Wonderful. And with that, I've halved the number of cretins left in the room.
Do Abel next.
Oh, speaking of, Abel,
No, please, I have a family.
you left the sticky note that I gave you at the site of the green one's nest upon collecting their filthy shelled offspring, correct?
Oh, yeah, I did, sure.
Excellent. That's the rest of the plan set into motion then.
The sticky note makes up the rest of your entire scheme, huh? Must be one hell of a note.
Yes, I think they'll find the note compelling, to say the least. After all, the note says that if the two don't instantly surrender themselves to me, as I'll be dining on green omelettes tonight.
And ham?
Wait. Hold on, that's one of them reality thingies again. Plot hole. Nasty fellas.
Will you let God butt in? Hear him out
yeah,
or
I wanna
gaslight God?
Yeah, let's hear him out. I want to actually know what he's on about here.
Yeah, I'm interested in the plot hole too, actually. Yeah, let's hear him out.
What are you blathering about now, you dishevelled mongrel?
See, that note makes no sense, because you lack the supreme depravity needed to scarf down the immensely fierce and curiously revered nuclear omelettes. Besides, you just gave the eggs to Fearor.
That isn't a plot hole, my daft canid screened employee. I simply lied about planning to eat the, whatever you call that wretched dish, in order to ensure that the green one complies with my orders to surrender.
My god, that's devious.
Wait. Did...
He
Wait.
just invoked himself.
Yeah, is he his god or does he have a god? Is it gods all the way up?
I know, maybe
I
it's
mean-
like in... Maybe, you know, like how some monarchs consider themselves a deity but also rule by divine right, so they technically rule by their own divine right. Maybe it's like that.
yeah.
But instead of a monarch ruling by his own divine right, he's actually a god ruling by his own divine right, but like differently.
Alternatively, he hasn't quite admitted to himself that Stromboli really is God.
Oh god. Yes. Yes.
That wasn't a compliment. You just made me use my own name in vain.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Now I can sit back, pour myself a nice goblet of milk, and...
Yeah, nah.
Excuse me?
You know, like, yeah? Let me out. You forgot to plan if the cowboy decides not to bother accompanying that green bozo into the funfair itself.
Why would that be an issue? They'd simply reunite once the green one finds the note, and the plan will continue as normal from that point.
Uh-huh. And which one of the two are you banking on reading the note? The green bozo's illiterate.
Oh, that's a good point. As much as I hate to say it, little Billy has a point. A little piece of
Oh
shit.
no. Well, I'm sure our egg-laying friend will simply bring the note back to Norm for him to read in that case. Surely.
10 quid says the green schmuck will just mistake the sticky note for a slice of cheese and devour it instantly.
No, even they wouldn't. It's going to smash cut to exactly that, isn't it?
What colour's the paper? I'm waiting for that smash cut.
Oh, for the love of... It's truly ceaseless, isn't it? Abel,
Nope, you swore that I wouldn't have to go back out.
are you kidding? Fine. Back to plan A then. Billy, just track them down, tie them up, and drag them back to me.
Okay then. Just leave it to me, Puss Puss.
Do not.
You're actually in luck, because tying people up happens to be a talent of mine, you know?
Yes, I've seen your school report card. You're a scary, scary child.
I'd honestly delete you from time by cock-blocking your parents before they could conceive you, if I weren't afraid that you'd simply pop up somewhere else later in the timeline and jump scare me when I least expected it.
You should be afraid of me, Mutt. I've got powerful friends, you know.
Yeah, I very much already am. less demonic. Please and thank you.
All right, go now, you impertinent scamp. Wreak literal havoc.
I love Little Billy. I love playing Little Billy. I hate him, he's a little shit, but I love playing
hate
Little
him
Billy.
so much.
But remember this, if you fail, there will be consequences.
Little Billy's going back to juvie. Cool beans.
Hey, you stop that. I was being intentionally menacing. That means I get the last word in. Have I made myself clear, Runt?
Okay, sure, whatever.
Good. Now get going. And if you disappoint me, I'll make sure you won't soon forget it. So help me God.
Did you just take God's name in vain while sitting in the same room as the dude?
Oh my god.
What did I just...
Nah, it's fine, kid. I use the mayor's name as a word for birch, so it's only fair I extend her the same courtesy.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I've eaten birds and live mice, you know. So don't assume that I don't have the emotional capacity to devour you whole as well.
Are you claiming that you're powerful enough to eat God?
Are you claiming that you're powerful enough to stop me?
No. Nah, I was just asking,
Oh, for the love of... We don't have time for this. Our scene shall now end, and I shan't fade back in.
And stop fading the screen back every time I quip you, neurotic kitty killjoy.
Where did we even find you?
We ask that question every day of Little Billy.
I'm starting to doubt we're finishing this tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not.
No.